If you've ever prayed for a partner, let me give you one small warning. Be specific, because when you say, Father, bless me with a wife, God might just answer you and forget to filter out the lazy ones. That was exactly how Kunle's wahala started. Kunle was a well-made man, a soft life ambassador, money with sense, the kind of man that smelled like fresh dollar bills. He had well thought out decisions. He wasn't born into wealth. He climbed his way up slowly, brick by brick, sweat by sweat. He built his business from scratch, and by 35, he was already living the kind of life some men still dream of while stuck in Lagos traffic. People used to call him Kunle Billion, husband material, importer, exporter, limited edition. A man you don't see every day, even on Instagram Explore page. He had the money, the cars, the houses that could host a wedding and still echo when he talks. But one thing was missing: a wife. Then he met Zara. She was tall, stunning, with curves shaped like a forbidden road, the kind you know you shouldn't drive on, but somehow you still enter without your seatbelt. And her smile, Jesus, that one had power. The kind of smile that made grown men forget their passwords. Sarah wasn't just fine, she was dangerously beautiful. Every man wanted to risk it all just to be with her. Kunle didn't just fall for her, he sank deep. Everyone warned him, Kunle, shine your eye oh, this girl likes soft life too much. She no sabi anything except to pose for selfies and adjust her ring light. But love, that stubborn spirit heard Kunle's ears and whispered, ignore them jare, they are just jealous of you. And just like that, blindness activated. He married Zara, and that was the official beginning of his Netflix series. From day one in that house, laziness didn't just enter, it moved fully with designer luggage. Zara would wake up at 10 a.m. like she signed a sleep contract. No alarm, no conscience, no plans. She would stretch slowly like a cat living in Banana Island, pick up her phone, scroll through Instagram and reply comments on old selfies. And when she finally got out of bed, she wouldn't lift a finger. No breakfast for her husband, a man who goes out every morning to hustle, grind and sweat for her and the family. He would leave the house hungry, not even a slice of bread or hot water to encourage him, just vibes and consistent disappointment. If you like, wait till your ancestors call you, she's not standing up. Zara hated the kitchen like it was her ex, that kind of ex that will leave you emotionally damaged. She only entered there to snap pictures for IG stories. One fake pose beside the gas holding an empty spoon with the caption, wifey duties. Wifey duties indeed. The cooker didn't even know her name. Even the kettle was dry from depression. Meanwhile, Kunle would return home drained, his shirt soaked with stress, hoping for small food and peace of mind. Instead, he would meet Madam on the couch, one leg hanging like DSTV antenna, fan blowing directly on her like she subscribed to Unlimited Breeze, phone in her hand, and she's laughing like somebody that got paid for doing absolutely nothing. Babe, what are we eating this night? Kunle asked one tired evening. She did not even look up. She just kept scrolling on her phone and said, order something now. Aren't you the man of the house again? Man of the house, abi errand boy. Kunle just sighed. The house started looking like a disaster zone. Clothes were everywhere. Laundry piling up like it was planning to touch the ceiling. Plates stayed in the sink too long. It was like they were planning to apply for permanent residence. And Zara, she was busy chasing aesthetic, making TikTok videos. She kept buying scented candles, fluffy pink pillows, fake flowers and ring lights like she was decorating for a photo shoot. She wouldn't sweep the house. She would not wash plates or clean anything. She acted like chores were beneath her destiny. One day, Kunle's mother visited. She opened the door and almost fainted. Kunle! Who died in this house? Why is everywhere upside down? Zara rolled her eyes and said, Mommy, relax. It's vibes. We are doing an aesthetic messy look. Messy look? Kunle wanted the ground to open and swallow him. But the real disaster started when Zara discovered online shopping. Every day, dispatch riders would line up at their gates like it was a bank branch. Hair today, heels tomorrow, wigs the next day, Clothes, ring light, tripod, makeup, more makeup, and then emergency makeup. She claimed she needed all of it because of her aura. Kunle's money was vanishing, just like NEPA's light during rain. He sat her down one evening, his voice very low and his stressed face. Zara, we need to plan. This spending is getting out of hand. She looked him dead in the eye and dropped the most disrespectful Gen Z line of the decade. Babe, don't stress me, oh. I'm a soft life princess. Soft life princess that cannot sweep. From that day, Kunle started losing weight, losing hair, and even losing brain cells. The day everything officially scattered was on their anniversary. Kunle planned a surprise dinner. Reservation was booked, gifts wrapped, even sprayed his best cologne. He wanted to remind her of that beginning, how it all started. Meanwhile, Zara forgot. She spent the whole day doing TikTok transitions, changing outfits, tossing wigs, lip syncing on heartbreak songs she did not even understand. Content creation over commitment. Kunle got home looking excited while Zara was in the living room, wearing only a robe, surrounded by a war zone of scattered clothes, posing for selfies with pouty lips and peace signs. Babe, are you not getting ready? She barely looked up. For what? Our anniversary. She blinked twice and said, Oh, that thing? Babe, abeg o, I'm not in the mood. That night, Kunle lay on the bed with his eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling like it held the answers. In that silence, one question echoed in his head. Did I marry a wife or a decorative object with data? He turned, sighed, stared again. The more he thought about it, the heavier his chest felt. Eventually, his eyes shut, but peace still did not come. By morning, Zara started again. She didn't slow down. In fact, she added volume, started calling him bare minimum king, saying things like other men take their wives to Dubai, Paris, Maldives, but look at you can't even do the bare minimum for me. Says the same person that couldn't even take her own plates to the sink. Every day came with new drama, nagging, shouting, emotional blackmail, even posting cryptic quotes like, a queen deserves more, energy is not being matched. One day, as she was ranting about how her friend's husband bought her friend a Benz, something in Kunle just broke. He stood up, walked into the room, and began packing Zara's clothes quietly. All of them, even the ones she hid inside her shoe boxes. When she came in and saw her luggage by the door, she froze. Kunle, what's the meaning of this now? He looked at her, not with anger, but with the quiet tiredness of a man who had carried too much for too long. Zara, I want peace. You want soft life, Abi? Let's not lie to ourselves. We are not compatible. He took a deep breath. This house feels like prison. I'm quietly drowning. I come home and feel like a stranger in my own house. He looked around the living room. Clothes on the floor, wigs on the chair, ring light standing tall. Let's not drag this. It's best we end it here. Go live with your best friend. Do your content, your aesthetics, whatever makes you happy, but I can't do this with you anymore. She froze. She tried to form tears, to shout, to guilt trip him, but Kunle was done. He walked away and shut the door behind him. And that day, he slept like a baby for the first time in months. The next morning, he called the professional cleaning team and organizers. Please help me restore my home. When he got back from work that day, the house was sparkling clean. The floors were shining, pillows arranged, clothes folded, and not a single ring light in sight. For a moment, Kunle stood at the door, stunned. Was this his house? It felt like a dream. A real home, finally. And while he was enjoying his newly reclaimed space, Zara was busy on Instagram Live, sitting in her friend's house with her long lashes, her bonnet, and ring lights. She was saying, ladies, never give your all to a man. They will use you, dump you, and move on like you were never there. Men are scum, all of them. But the comment section disappointed her. They finished her. Go and wash plates. Influencer of laziness. You gave your all to who? Sis, you didn't even give him breakfast. Soft life princess wey no sabi sweep. You go explain tire. Go and clean your house. One comment read, you lost a husband, not a follower. Log out and touch grass. Zara's face changed. Her voice cracked. She stuttered, then quietly ended the live stream. She felt disgraced and defeated. Meanwhile, Kunle was at home sipping juice with jazz music playing low in the background. He felt free, he felt at peace, and he was finally happy.